Good evening. Happy Saturday evening. Happy early Sunday morning, whenever you're watching this. I am TheDivineMaverick, and I am your guide on this beautiful journey that we call the twin flame, as well as what we now understand better to be just a journey of our spiritual awakening, a journey to ourselves, a journey to our authenticity. The message: your DM returns with every date that resonates. The purpose or the intention behind this message is to allay some fears and anxiety that comes as a result of waiting, having to learn the art of patience, having to learn the art of letting go, even the discipline of letting go, meaning learn to not become attached to anything and just let things flow. Doesn't mean you don't care for it deeply, doesn't mean you don't love it, it doesn't mean you're not intensely attracted to it. It just simply means that if there is something that you recognize that does not align with you, does not resonate with you, then you can let it go with the understanding or the hope, even that it will return even better. So, that is the cycle of life. That is the story. If you are watching for a person, a 3D relationship, then this message will just be a reminder to be patient, to use patience. Spirit is cultivating patience inside of you by having you wait. Wow, you hear my phones? Spirit is cultivating patience inside of you. That's the message. So you've been waiting, you've been wondering, you've been probably in the land of the unknown or the sea of unknowingness, like I like to call it. But we're going to get some messages this evening from the healing oracle deck, the healing cards, oracle deck from Anna Siegel. This middle section is a deck that I am yet creating. The reason why it started actually is because the note cards are so pretty. I found a stack of note cards with all these pretty colors. And then, phrases and sentences just started flowing out of me, so I wrote them. But I'm working on this one, so I don't even have a name yet. And we'll get our other messages or clarifying messages from the Lenormand deck. These pretty, I love these. Wow, second time I've seen this. Something's happening in October, like a breakup or a breakdown, but there's going to be a big change or severing of ties in the month of October. And it's fitting because it's the fall season and this is the time for release. So we're going to get started with a healing card. As I started to say, if you're watching this for a 3D connection, then this will be a message about you cultivating patience and why it's so important to do that, because it really is happening for you and you have to believe that. More than anything else, you have to believe that. And I did a message a few months ago that said, with no verifiable evidence. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. You're going to have to believe that it is so with no verifiable evidence. That's because all the evidence that you need will be found inside of you, but it's hidden like a treasure. So the only way you can find it is if you take some time away. You just detach, disconnect, and just go within. Find out who you are, find out what you want, find out why you do the things you do, say the things you say, think the way you think, find out what makes you tick, find out those things about you. That way it'll make it easier for you to love others, love and accept others, because you have first loved and accepted yourself. All right, that felt a little preachy, but I just got to keep it real. Wow, you see that card just flipped over? Y'all couldn't see it, but look at it. It's right in there. So this is the first card we're going to start with, which is rejection. So you have been having to cultivate the art of patience through the lessons taught by rejection from others. You may have childhood wounds of rejection, feeling like, you weren't good enough or you weren't worthy enough. I'll go to the book and see if there's any messages I can pull from this, but you are healing that wound of rejection right now. The number 13 is very significant here. Not only is it the card number, but the number 13 represents balance and stability, because it's number 4. 1 plus 3 is 4, and 4s are about foundation. So you're to use rejection to grow and expand and build yourself. Feeling rejected can disconnect you from your heart and soul and immobilize you. Rather than buying into rejection, focus on how you can grow, learn, and improve from your experiences. If you are a writer and you sent your articles or a book to a publisher and they have rejected it, then try to hone in your writing skills and then send your work out to several other publishers and use that rejection as a motivating source or force to succeed. If a person that you have feelings for or felt a deep love towards has rejected you, then work on healing your heart and recognizing that there is someone out there who is more suited to you. Many people use rejection as an excuse to close down, become suspicious, guarded, and give up. Then they hurt and reject others. They hide behind rejection and never give themselves an opportunity to take a leap of faith and find their life calling and heal. By picking this card, you are being urged to hold yourself in a higher regard. Keep your heart open and trust that you have learned from your experiences and will not make the same mistakes again. So, I was reading directly from the book, Heal Yourself. Let me show you that. Heal Yourself reading cards. And that's wow. It was so many nuggets in that. But again, I know it said, the book says, the guidebook rather, says, if somebody you love or have felt really deep feelings for has rejected you, know that someone else more suited for you will come along. And if that resonates for you, that is awesome. If that does not resonate and it made you feel that little ping or pang in your heart, then just know that someone better suited for you could still be the person that you are thinking of and loving. If you consider yourself a twin flame, then you know what I'm talking about. But I need to say this. But it could be that person, very well, very truly, that person at a higher vibration, meeting you where you are. So keep that in mind. So again, the intention of the message is to talk about when we hear all these dates and 3 weeks and tomorrow and next week and this person's going to do this and that. This is going to happen then. Our divine masculine is actually returning home. Every single one of those dates that resonate, every single one of those numbers, like I said, number 13, number 4, April, or, when you hear dates and you hear times, and you're not to get caught up on them, but it's a reason why you feel so strongly about them. And it's not coming from a place of woundedness. It's coming from a place of a knowing from your spirit that you have a divine appointment for the blessings, the people, the places, the things that are destined for you. Now, if you are worrying about time or honing in on dates because of that root of rejection that made you feel like, you were not enough, then know that you are working through learning patience. You are cultivating patience in your life. You are learning to trust more. And in order to have patience or be successful at the art of patience, you have to trust that there is a light at the end of the tunnel, that there is a reason for everything that's happening. And so those of you that are very, very caught up with time and when things happen and when things are coming, that is because you don't want to miss anything that's for you because of that root of rejection, which is being healed in the collective at this time for many of you. Just finally, the final countdown, you're learning to use the rejections that you experience with this person, this group of people, or this job to grow and expand and build yourself. You're not going to close down. You're not going to become suspicious or guarded and give up. And you're not going to hurt or reject other people. But instead, you're going to hold yourself in a higher regard. Whatever happened with this person, it made you love yourself. It made you go within. It made you, yes, you pulled back, but you pulled back to see what's really going on. What is really happening? Because there was something in you that did not align with the way you were treated. It was like, I don't deserve this. And that is what you are building and expanding in and growing, because you don't deserve anyone tolerating you. But what you do deserve is someone celebrating you at every opportunity. So that is what rejection has come to do and show us and show the collective. We do not have to use it and be stomped by it, but we can use it and grow and expand and build ourselves up. Your divine masculine returns at every one of these dates that you hear more of your authority, more of your power, more of your leadership, more of your confidence, more of your faith returns. So it's not, you don't have to be disheartened when you're like, oh, they didn't walk through the door, because you have a certain expectation. Let go of your expectation of the outcomes and let your beautiful life just unfold. But I will say that the reason why I'm doing this video is because my guides wanted me to put this out in the atmosphere, that every date that resonates with you does not mean that you are not one day closer. It doesn't mean you have even more work to do. It's just simply a saying, you want you to return home first. And it is your divine masculine energy. It is that go-getter in you. It is that one that is out in the world doing things, making things happen, being very direct, being very focused. That is what is coming home to you every time you hear a date that you think is the time that we'll get back together, or when they'll call, or when the money will come, or whatever it is that you're looking forward to, and you keep hearing these dates that we say resonate. Just know that you do return home. It is your divine masculine. You are your divine masculine. You are them. And the more you hone in on these energies, this energy, your masculine energy, the more you are healing the collective and your connection. Beautiful energy. So let's go to my deck. I did tentatively call this something, I don't remember. Some of these cards are written on front and back, but that's because I was changing the way it looked. But let's see. This deck is a little hard to shuffle, so let's see what speaks. Maybe I'll just do that. See what section. That's fine. Okay, one just fell. This one fell. It's okay to be the bad guy. All right, interesting message. It's okay to be the bad guy. So your divine masculine, this is definitely a message for someone in a relationship. Your counterpart is saying that they know that they treated you bad. They know they rejected you, but they also know, or they've also known, because you knew this person in a past life, that you would use that treatment and use it to grow and build yourself up. So they're okay with being the bad guy because they understand and know the outcome at some level. Now, I'm not saying, well, why'd they do that? Don't start getting in your head, because that's how we get spun up. But just know that you have a higher version of you both. You both have spiritual selves. You remember, you are eternal. So there you are guiding yourselves, heaven and earth. Heaven is guiding earth. Your higher self is down here playing like a playground on earth. So just know that when they say it's okay to be the bad guy, it's because they know the outcome. You are going to stand up for yourself and be successful at this. You're going to grow past the rejection. You're going to heal so you can come together. Oh my, you already know the outcome. I can't make it up. I don't even remember writing that card, channeling that message. But anyway, yes, like I said, you already know the outcome. So your higher self, their higher selves already know the outcome. So they're okay with being the bad guy. That's probably why they have kept their distance. Or you probably thought this person was unusually cold or something like that. But it's like, listen, you already know the outcome. They believe in you. Now it's you're learning with through the lessons of rejection and using it to grow. You're learning to believe in yourself. All right, 2 more cards from here. 2 more cards from here. Let's see if we can get a jumper. Ooh. Okay, no. I keep saying that 1 year. There's a card that's in here that says 1 year. I've seen that twice now. So something, maybe it's taken a year. Maybe this person has been the bad guy in your eyes or even to themselves for a year. But something about 1 year is very significant here. There's another date. But just know that your divine masculine does return because you return to more of yourself. You're always calling in soul fragments. Third card, 1 week. All right, something's happening in 1 week. So what we'll do, let's get one more card. And then I'll just clarify these just a little bit more. We'll go just a little bit deeper into the messages because we have a timing out here. It's funny, talk about a video on timing, and then we get a timing card. One more card to round it off to make it nice and even. Channel messages. Okay. And we'll take that pink top. This is the last time. All right. Something's happening for the last time. Could be a separation. Ghosting, you know. It's the last time they're going to be the bad guy. Something's always happening in 1 week. You might know that something is coming in 1 week, those of you who know. But let's just go all around the board. It's okay to be the bad guy. It's okay to be the bad guy. This actually feels like it's turning into a love message. I could read these cards for many situations. Oh yeah, the Divine Masculine. Sun card is here. This card does represent the Divine Masculine. And for the second time, we have 31. Now look, we have 13 and we have 31. You see? So you guys, this is mirroring, of course. And like I said, they already know the outcome, so they're doing what they're doing. Ace of Pentacles is showing on the Sun card here, which is a new start, which is something real and tangible also. So they know the outcome is that they want to build something real and tangible with you. Build something real and tangible. Build a bridge. The bridges. Okay, 38 also. So you might be seeing number 38. The month of August or March and November and September is significant, as well as 38 years old and the number 11. Okay, you may be seeing number 11. All right. Okay. One more card. Wishing well. Beautiful energy. So there we have a 4. We already mentioned the month of April. I don't know if we said January, but we did say something about 1 year. So it could be that this is the year. This is the last time you're separated because this is the year. And in about a week, you will find out the outcome, which is your wishes fulfilled. There is a dream coming true, desires being fulfilled, a wish coming through, because the wishing wheel represents deep desires. It represents deep longing. And with the number 41 here, simplifying to a number 5, that's changes. So whatever was keeping you from experiencing your wishes being fulfilled, your dreams coming true, then that's definitely, there's a change coming. There's a bridge being built, a way being made. There's an outcome that is positive that is happening. And for some of you, here comes a date in about a week. Okay, bottom of the deck here is taking a leap of faith, rolling the dice. So somebody may be rolling the dice or doing something out of the ordinary in about a week. So this is the last time. Boom. Yeah, this is the last time. So happy days. The sun is about to break through these clouds here. Number 6 is about balance. So again, if you felt rejected, if you felt like you were out in the cold, especially by an earth sign, it could be Virgo or Capricorn, but a king of, why did I say Virgo? Well, actually a fire sign. But Sagittarius is also showing, but if you felt out in the cold, left out in the cold, then, you know, happy days are coming. The gray clouds, the storm clouds are passing, and the sun is peeking through. You may be seeing birds everywhere. And I know birds are everywhere, but I mean, for some reason, every time you turn around, there's like some bird activity very, very close to you. That is a message that Spirit is trying to get you to hone in, focus in on using that rejection and continuing to build yourself and hold yourself in a very high regard, because there is something that you already know. Your spirit is trying to tell you that it's going to be fine. Your wishes are going to come true. This is the last time for what? Emotional instability, period. Number 35 is here. That could be somebody's age, 35. The month of September also is very important, especially if you are an air sign. The month of September could bring in some times where you are no longer emotionally unstable. Love that. Wouldn't that the end of emotional instability? That'd be awesome. This is the last time. One more card on that one. Yeah, this the rats represent things that are a nuisance, pestilence, things that just annoy you and vex your spirit. These rats are in somebody's kitchen, eating up the bread and eating up the fruit. You know, you may have somebody just around you devouring your time or your energy, but this is the last time. There's big changes happening. Okay, and it's interesting. Like I said, we get a date. So let's Let's go to this. You already know the outcome. You already know the outcome. That flipped over. The clover card. This is the clover card. The 4-leaf clover. You can look and see that. Number 2. And then we have the 6 of Pentacles. We have giving and receiving love, equally balanced, beautiful relationship, or beautiful times ahead of balance and security and justice. But we also have the month of February that's significant coming through. But the 2 of clovers, this card represents good times. So you already know the outcome. It's going to be fine, is what we said. I'm hearing the song, Catch a 4-leaf clover. Maybe with it over. I think that's Eric Badu, but I can't. Oh my gosh, look at that. You already know the outcome. Divine Masculine's coming through, and this is Divine Masculine saying, like I told you earlier, they said it's okay for them to be the bad guy because they know how it's going to end. The month of October could be very significant for someone. February is also coming through again, and August. Okay? You might be dealing with a water sign, a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Sorry, 2 cards fell face down. Let's see what they are. Oh, I turned them upside down. They were in reverse, but I know they're not in reverse because it wouldn't make any sense. You know why? Because we have the clover. But look at this. Yeah, it's okay to be the bad guy. This person had to end some things. They might have endured some very difficult times that maybe had to do with death as well. Look at my poor little card. Look at how raggedy. But look at that. The ring is a commitment. So I don't need to, go any further in that. There might have been a commitment that ended, something, a marriage or something that they were in, something they were tied to that ended. But listen, August is here again. So we got a few months that I keep repeating, and you have to rewind the video to remember what I say because I don't remember. I'm channeling, but I'm just saying that this, the dates, the Divine Masculine is going to return, and they know they will, and they know that they've probably been the bad guy at times in your eyes, but they know that they're going to bring a ring when they have ended whatever these things are that they need to end, bring an end to, because they know the outcome. They already knew they were going to walk away from something to give you a ring or be with you or commit to you. So this has definitely turned into a love message. What's happening in 1 week? 1 week. What's happening in 1 week? Why is that? Ooh. Child card could be a new start. Wow. Do we have another 13? So for the 3rd time, you guys, that's why you're using that rejection to grow and build. 13, and then it's somewhere else. But y'all know, just rewind the video. But this is the 31, 13, right? We had 31 in another card, and we had 13. So, yeah, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4 is out here. Very significant. What's happening in 1 week? So a new start. Maybe a conversation. Knight of Swords is here as well. I'm seeing the Knight of Swords. So you might have a conversation with this person about a new start or about a child in 1 week. Okay, or about a meeting. This card represents meeting in public, meeting up, or a reunion, reuniting. But in about a week, the 20th of September might be significant. The 20th of February might also be significant to someone, as well as August 20th. And then again, there's October again. So there's the risk card showing again. So this person will probably be taking a risk or taking a leap of faith in meeting up with you to talk about a new start, or risking a reunion or meeting up with you, maybe introducing, some of you may be introduced to children in about a week. This is the last time. Bottom of the deck, the choices are made. So it's up to you, it's up to you to choose how you're going to navigate these energies. I'm going to give you another healing card because I knew I wanted to do that. We said you were using rejection. That's what this was all about. And now that you've had these messages, because I could feel your safer chart. Like, oh my goodness, this is a good message. It's very encouraging and very, very clear. You can't. It's very clear. Soulmate, I love it. Your soulmate. Interestingly, he seems like he's a shadowy figure, not a shadowy figure, but like almost like a ghost. But this card, every time I see it, because look, his hand is he looks almost transparent because he is. But the thing is, your soulmate is already with you in spirit. If you believe that, then they will manifest physically. For some of y'all, that might happen in a week. So like I said, your DM returns with every date. We have a 14 out here again. So Now that's 5 fours and back to 20. Twos, right? Let me look at the soulmate card real quick to see if there's a message that jumps out at me, because I feel guided to get the book. Open your heart and invite sacred love. Yeah, exactly. This is the last time you have to be separated for some of you. Your soulmate is not far from you. I'm reading right from the book. Your soulmate is not far from you. To connect with them, you need to open your heart and call them in and have patience. If you are not ready to accept your soulmate, keep working on self-love. You will be drawn to your soulmate like a magnet and feel an immense sense of familiarity, like you've known them before. Your capacity to love will increase dramatically and you will experience higher states of consciousness. No one can touch your heart in the same way that a soulmate can. It is important to note that your soulmate will not necessarily be your partner. He or she may come in a completely different form than you have imagined, but they will offer you incredible wisdom, growth, and expansion. So that's what some of you are like, what if I don't want a romantic? Okay, there you go. Soulmates are not always romantic. So be aware that we connect with our soulmates when we are really ready to truly evolve and move to the next level of consciousness and life experience. We attract them into our lives and we need to open our hearts fully and learn about unconditional love. In about 1 week, I did it. Some of you will be meeting your soulmate in person, and your life will never be the same. I'll leave it like that. Your life will never be the same. So that is the message. Keep your heart open so you can receive this love. Every time a date resonates with you, more of your DM, more of you returns. And as that continues daily, weekly, monthly, there will be a knock at the door. There will be a phone call. There will be a person that shows up in the person of your divine masculine energy that you have already been cultivating inside of you, because it is your masculine that you are calling home. So every date resonates. Every date is important. So don't be disheartened when it's not what you thought it would be. Just know that you are always 1 day, 1 week, 1 month, 1 year closer to having your wishes fulfilled. All right, so I'll leave it right there. This month is the month. I always get a theme for the month. And my guides told me that September is the month of miraculous harvest. So whatever seeds you've been planting this year, I said that earlier about January, is significant. They're ready to harvest, and I'm doing messages by video, or you can book a live call with me. And we're talking about these miracles of this miraculous harvest that's on deck for you. So if that's something you're interested in, everything that I'm speaking about is on my website, TheDivineMaverick.com, including some wonderful things in the magic shop, like meditations and like language activations that can help you grow and at least have some peace while you are navigating this terrain. So I look forward to sharing again with you soon. Until we meet again, don't you ever dim your light. Later.